Hello, welcome to Baby Time. I'm Miss Kay at the Hewitt Public Library, and this week on Baby Time we're going to talk about sign language. So I wanted to start out with my baby in my lap, but I'm going to give my baby over to Miss Caitlin so that I can do the sign language motions for you. And there's a certain philosophy about teaching babies sign language, and I first got interested in this when I saw a good friend of mine, Rachel, doing baby sign language with her little boy, Riley. And I was like, that's really interesting. And so I started looking into it. And so here at Baby Time, we use that when we have our regular programming. So I wanted to introduce it to you and give you an idea that you can look it up and see what you think about it. This is a great book we have here in the library, Baby Signing Essentials. And it explains things, and it goes through developmentally different ones to teach, and then teach your baby to sign. There's another one we have, and then we have videos that you can check out, and then these are some board books that we have about first signs. So the philosophy is it helps them not be as frustrated in learning to communicate with you. So the first language that we get is our receptive language. Babies can listen and know the source of the sounds. We talked about that earlier with the different things we've been talking about in Baby Time. They can realize that the source is coming from mom or coming from dad is the source of that sound. So they receive language and understand it way before they have the muscle development to be able to speak and tell you what they need. And so then that they get frustrated with things. And so if we teach them sign language, as long as their motor skills are there to do it, and these books say about 4 months old, but you can do the signs before they turn that age every time you talk to them so that they're seeing it every time you talk to them. And in fact, we do all done with my German Shepherd. As a librarian, I read that dogs, smart dogs, have the same vocabulary as a 2-year-old. So she's a pretty smart dog. She's kind of smart aleck too, but she's a smart dog. And so we do all done with her when she keeps begging for snacks. So that's one of the major ones. So today I'm going to give you 4 baby signs, and we'll start with all done, since I already talked about that. So you can do that with your baby from the time it's born. You change your diaper, all done. Finish eating, all done. So that's a real basic one that you can start with. Another one is more, and that's actually the one I saw Rachel and Riley doing. He would say he wanted more something, so more. And then another one is eat, just like putting up your mouth. And then milk, like you're milking a cow. So those are some easy ones that you can start with. And if you're interested in this, we'd love for you to check out our books and our DVDs. And of course, you can always go online and read about it, make up your own mind if that's something that you're interested in doing with your baby. Then I also want to thank Miss Kelsey Boss again. She is going to have a video on the end of this one that gives you some developmental tips about your child and gross motor skills. So we want to thank her, and you refer to our flyers. We have more information in our flyers for you that we post on Facebook on Mondays with our Baby Time. And it was good to see you. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Dr. Boss from Compleo. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Healthy Kids Happy Life Minute. I want to talk this week about Torticollis and Plagiocephaly. Those are 2 big words that we're starting to hear a lot more often since we've started the Back to Sleep campaign. With your infants, back to sleep is critical for their safety. But with that, we are seeing a rise in what we call plagiocephaly, flat spots in the back of the head, and torticollis, where they prefer to only look to one side. If your baby's spending all day looking to one side, it can create a whole other chain of impairment, such as already using one hand more than the other when they should be using their hands equally. This is something a physical therapist can address and not something to get scared about. Remember, early intervention is the best intervention, and to prevent further delays in your child, have them evaluated by a physical therapist for their torticollis preference, or flat head so you can get positioning recommendations today. At Complea, we give your healthy kids a happy life.